Camera, sound, marker, and action. Welcome to Tabletop Cinema, where we bring together the worlds of filmmaking, tabletop role-playing, and video games. I'm your host, Mikey, a freelance filmmaker, tabletop RPG, game master, variety streamer on Twitch, and all-around scoundrel. Welcome to the finale episode of Star Wars Outlaws. I did a bunch of stuff off stream, and I think I'm pretty satisfied with the content that I was able to do, but we are ready for the finale, and it is going to be the end of our first playthrough of Star Wars Outlaws. And we got an early cat redeem. Neon Rune, Vanua, Tego, Bush and Paney, and Space Pop. Welcome in. We got some cats over there. Here we go. One sleeping over there. Maya. They're such sleepy babies. She's awake. Snooze, you lose, Maya. Anon, thank you for the gifts of the space ball. Enjoy your ad viewing and cat emotes. I'm sweating, holy shit. It's worth it though, sorry about that chat. It's worth it because of this Star Wars jacket. Officially licensed. I gotta wear it for the finale. It even has that lapel usual tee that you'd see in like Star Wars aesthetic. Anyway, I like it. Let me just grab a drink. You won't be present in the first hour due to meeting, but we'll gladly return after. No, we'll be here for you, Vanua. We definitely won't finish within the first hour. Good luck at that meeting. Thank you for redeeming that, Neon Rune. Maya's just too sleepy to care, so Passion got all the pets. Scoundrel drink for today is the half-finished bottle of Tokyo Kappa from UCC. Wakes me up when I need it the most. Welcome in Sovereign Streams. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's so many jackets to choose from. There's just some memories attached to this one. And I like it. I like the fit of it. Alright. We return to Cave Vess's adventure. There's a lot to catch up on. Where did we last leave off? Hope you all had a lovely day. To make that day even more lovely, you may have noticed someone named Neon Rune, or Neon Rune as we affectionately call them on this stream. Neon Rune streams. Did you know that? Check Neon Rune out for cozy, comfy blanket for energy. And for a different change of pace, we have Tego, truly where the fun begins. A lot of insightful commentary, because Tego writes. Tego is a games journalist, an all-around really insightful individual. Was streaming the Mafia series, Mafia 1, 2, and 3 most recently. Worth checking out as well. If you need an article done, Tego is the person to go to. You burned your left hand while making shakshuka, had to file a sick leave. Holy shit, what is shakshuka? And I hope the burns were not that serious. May you recover well. Yeah, did you need a hospital? Okay, you're fine now. Okay. Well, Google it. It looks good. I will. Shakshuka sounds like something you would find in the Star Wars universe. Matachuta shakshuka! Shakshuka is a traditional Tunisian dish. Poached eggs and spicy tomato sauce with onions, bell peppers, and garlic. Okay, that's cool. It does look delicious. I hope it was delicious and worth it. I hope yeah, did you still have the shakshuka? Alright, give me like 2 minutes, chat. Need the coffee to sink in. Need the aircon to kick in, but I'm excited for this. I don't know how long the finale will be. The game already warns you, point of no return. But check this out, check this out. We maxed out our reputation with Scarlet Dawn. Crimson Dawn, Scarlet Dawn. The intro's kind of loud. You ate it on the sink because you had to place your left hand on the running water. Okay, I just hope it was at least delicious. Was it worth the pain? And besides, you'll have a story to tell now about making shakshuka. Yeah, unexpected day off as well. More gaming for you. But check it out, chat. We have served that queen, Lady Kira, and we've been rewarded with the Scarlet Dawn aesthetic. Crimson Dawn! I can't believe I got that wrong again. This is actually surprising to me. I'm not... Like, it was a bit jarring at me, for me at first. This is not the Star Wars aesthetic I'm used to. But I guess you could... I don't know, it kind of looks High Republic-like. But it's cool. So what did we do off-stream? We got all the experts. So we met all the experts, including certain individuals like this. You'll have to lurk because you're literally about to pop into the shower. Thank you for Kato. No problem. Thank you for redeeming that, Neon. It's always great to start the stream with petting the cats. Always appreciate that. Have a great shower and a relaxing rest of your day. But yeah, we're just going to be here doing the finale of Star Wars Outlaws to say goodbye to yet another game before I will say goodbye in less than a month. So the experts that we got were Bram, kind of like the father figure and job broker and fence for K-Vess and her mom. That's Bram the bartender. Silo Rovak was a mechanic who invented something like a wind regulator on their planet, which had very strong winds. So she was able to build something to harness it. But the Empire co-opted that technology and we stole it back for her. Isla Bren is a slicer who idolized K-Vess's mom. K-Vess's mom being a renowned slicer herself. So Isla Bren knew of the Vesses, but we didn't get to know much about her. Temin Wexley, I googled because Wexley was such a familiar surname, and true enough, he is the son of Nora Wexley, who appears in the Aftermath novels, I think that's what Wiki said. But I just remember encountering the Wexleys in the comics. And Temin is the son of Nora Wexley, who served as a transport pilot for the Rebellion, and I think even for the New Republic. MT7, as you can see, is a BX assassin droid from the Clone Wars. It is an interesting angle with this quest, this expert quest, which involved our very own bodyguard, crew member, and now friend, BD, who himself is a BX assassin droid. So it is one of those things where, final mission could not complete. You can rest now, soldier. One of those things. Because if you do think about it as well, yes, the Separatists were painted as the bad guys and they had all the bad guy villains and everything. But on paper, They were literally a rebellion. They were calling themselves rebels, but of course, we labeled them separatists, and you got terrible actors like Count Dooku and Darth Grievous, and all the bad guys gravitated towards the separatist cause, right? Rooster Trace, apparently an aged mercenary. We learned how to use heavy weapons from Rooster. Actually, they have bios. Why am I trying to come up with their bios? They probably say it much better. But Rooster's been in the mercenary game for longer than anyone else in the mid-rim, and a hired gun doesn't survive multiple wars and regime changes without being pretty damn tough and very damn mean. Some mercs like to pretend that the job is purely business, that feelings don't enter into it. As far as Rooster's concerned, they're kidding themselves. Sheriff Quint, apparently, was our gunslinger mentor. Quint Cressady. Quint Cressady is a former pirate who worked with the notorious pirate Guarm. While she had immense success as a pirate, especially thanks to her gunslinger skills, Quint eventually realized that the lifestyle had made her a heartless person. Buying her way out from the gang, Quint returned from home to Wayfar on Tatooine, putting her skills to better use to help the locals, earning their trust to become their sheriff. We met a Jawa on the hunt for a turret for our ship. It led us across the galaxy and eventually landed with Tika on Tatooine, a Jawa scavenger, mechanic, and trader who works with her tribe around various settlements on Tatooine. She has a wide reputation for being a shrewd and clever entrepreneur who can sell almost anything at a markup, earning the tribe great profits. More importantly, Tika is a skillful mechanic who can handle almost any type of vehicle or machine with great results. And this guy named Lando Calrissian. Who is he? Lando Calrissian is a gambler, smuggler, and former Baron administrator of a Tibana gas colony on Bespin. He must have held a high position in the Empire. After losing the colony to an Imperial occupation, Lando's chief concern has been around rescuing his friend Han Solo, who is frozen in carbonite and put on display in Jabba's palace on Tatooine. Wait, you mean that guy who was frozen in carbonite when we were at Jabba's palace? He's probably Han Solo. Rumor has it that Lando is getting a bit too familiar with the Rebel Alliance lately. So, fan servicey moment. We gathered some data for Lando Calrissian and he was talking about how important it was. So by this time, he's already working for the Rebels. And this is before Return of the Jedi. And Return of the Jedi begins with the liberation of Han Solo. So the game makes you assume that you helped the KVS helped in some regard. Probably data related to, infiltrating Jabba's palace or something. I was talking about MT7. So going through this because, this is a nice colorful cast of characters. Unfortunately, they just ended up becoming skill dispensaries. Like, once you unlock them, their quest lines kind of just end. And perhaps they just didn't have time to invest in it. But, my time with this, I spent maybe a dozen hours or more off stream doing side content and all that. And I just had a very similar feeling to Cyberpunk, which on launch day, which was that it is such a beautifully crafted world to just immerse yourself in and navigate. But the thing with that is it then kind of asks of, it looks so beautiful, but is it only on the surface? You start to expect things because of such high production quality. What's inside here? Are we going to get great experiences? Are there going to be great stories to be told? And then as you continue to play it, you just realize that it is pretty much just an empty shell without much content. And I was looking for great side quest storylines and perhaps I missed them, or perhaps my bar was just set a bit too high, but it's just a shame. And I just really hope that they don't drop this series because they have a great shell on their hands. They could continue to flesh out the world, build upon this as a series, and really take it to new heights. But given the history of recent Star Wars games, they just one and done. We haven't really gotten like um follow-ups to Battlefront 2, to Squadrons. And now Star Wars Outlaws, will it just be another one and done thing before the studio moves on to other things? But yeah, I love the scoundrel setting. I just wish they, like, for the example, the experts, they're kind of begging for, sorry, how could I forget Jedi Fallen Order and Jedi Survivor? I love that they got a sequel. I was so happy Jedi Fallen Order got a sequel. Yeah, and it's getting a third sequel in the making. So I just really hope they just don't stop with this one Outlaws, because it's like, I love the Solo film. Honestly, I enjoyed the Solo film. But did we get a follow-up on that? No, not really. I mean, it didn't really need a sequel. I mean, the sequels are the OT, the original trilogy, for Solo. But, Kira appears here. And I think she appears in some one comic or something. But I'm glad that Kira appeared here. But anyway, I read these bios because that's all you're pretty much going to get from these characters. Well, it was interesting enough to learn about most of them. Some weren't as interesting, in my opinion. And never felt like there was a follow-through. That's kind of my experience off-stream as initial impressions before we finish the game. A lot of the side content feels like there is no follow-through. And that's really unfortunate in my eyes. Maybe I was just asking for too much. But overall, I did not really feel open world fatigue too much. I felt like I did enough of the side content and filler checklist content. And I still felt immersed as a Star Wars fan, as a Scoundrel fan. It's just such a beautifully built world, and it would be a shame to throw it all away. So who was MT7? A BX commando droid from the Clone Wars. But unlike ND5... See, I even confused the names already. It's been so long. Not BD, ND. BD is Cal Kestis' bot. BT? Fuck. What is Cal Kestis' drone? Anyway. I think we're the few that thought it was good. Sorry, are you talking about Scoundrels? Sorry, Outlaw. Are you talking about Outlaws or Jedi Fallen Survivor? Because Fallen Order... Oh, Solo. Okay, yeah. It was fun. And I know Ponderkind also enjoyed Solo. I loved Solo and Rogue One. Rogue One, of course, for me is filmically, cinematically, I would say technically superior. I prefer the writing, the cinematography, everything more about Rogue One. But of course, they're different stories. And you can't really compare them really. But Solo, I feel, was just fun for what it was. Like, you didn't have to have any buy-in with the Star Wars universe. It was just a pretty competent heist film. But yeah, Rogue One for me is still top alongside Andor. If you want to consider Rogue One and Andor as a... if you can watch, you can watch them back to back. Andor and then Rogue One, or Rogue One and then Andor. But yeah, amazing storytelling with that creative division, great creative team, and I hope they do more. Imagine that. Oh no, it'll be different. Their strength is in film. I was about to say that. What if you mix the teams, that film team with one of the gaming divisions, but then that. Anyway, two good things doesn't necessarily mean that they will mix well. So scratch that. I was thinking hey, get the Jedi Fallen Order people, Respawn Entertainment, Titanfall people, and get them to work with Andor and Rogue One team. I don't know. Maybe they'll come up with an interesting story. But actually, their story and creative input, I think, could have helped this game. That's wishful thinking. I can really see why the game got 7 to 8 scores. Right now, that is my current impression. After playing more than a dozen hours off stream, it's sitting at a 7 to 8. 8 because I want this setting to succeed. I want this kind of Star Wars to succeed. It's I love Jedi Survivor, but I don't want it to just be Jedi. I want this as well. MT7 is a BX commando droid from the Clone Wars, but unlike ND5, he never saw much action. His very first mission was to travel to Akiva with a squad of B-1 droids and find the crashed ship of a high-ranking separatist officer. I think it was Grievous. But disaster struck almost immediately. He was severely damaged in one of the planet's legendary torrential downpours and separated from the rest of his crew. And when we concluded the quest, ND5 was the one that said, your mission is complete, stand down, and rest. Temmin Wexley is an Akivan boy whose father was arrested by Imperial forces for carrying messages for the Rebel Alliance. Temmin was left on Akiva by his mother, Nora, who joined the rebels as a transport pilot. While he was left in the care of his aunt Esmel and her partner, Temmin has insisted on living alone in his family home, scavenging droid parts and working on various projects. See, we have this colorful cast, they're not utilized. Isla Bren is a slicer and computer expert who has made a living freelancing for the syndicates in Toshara. She became well known around Mirogana for being fast, efficient, and most of all, discreet. But seeing Toshara fall victim to the Empire and the rival syndicates has made Alia want to start fresh off-world, seeking new opportunities in the greater galaxy. Also, I wonder why none of the experts are our current crew members. To establish a further connection and bond the crew more than just circumstance and convenience. I don't know. Like, I personally would have had... Like, it's cool to get people like Lando to give you skills and stuff, but why isn't this ND5? Why isn't the mercenary, the Twi'lek Heavy we just picked up? Why isn't Temmin Wexley, Ankh, the explosives expert that we picked up? And it just kind of, I feel like it's a missed opportunity to give more dialogue and banter and content to bond the crew. But it is what it is. Isla Bren is a slicer and computer expert who has made a living freelancing for the syndicates of Toshara. She became well known around Mirogana for being fast, efficient, and most of all, discreet. But seeing Toshara fall victim to the Empire and the rival syndicates has made Isla want to start fresh off-world, seeking new opportunities in the greater galaxy. Sila Rovak is a young native Tosharan. She was raised in a windfishing settlement, always dreaming of a different life, but she couldn't leave her family behind. She decided that if she couldn't change the galaxy, maybe she could change Toshara. So, she spent her time creating gadgets that would streamline wind fishing, devices that took advantage of the strength of Toshara's wind. And people ostracized her because, you know, it wasn't a traditional method and that the Imperials co-opted it, stole her technology. Well, they made her make the technology and she thought she used it as an opportunity to help her people, but of course the Empire used it for the wrong reasons. So people did get pissed off at Silo because now with the winds under the Imperial control, wind fishers all over were suffering. But we solved that as part of her expert quest. Finally, Bram, the first expert who we learned from, is the owner of the Broken Hoof in Canto Bite's Workers District and has looked after Kay for years with free meals and an attic to sleep in. Aside from bartending, Bram is also a broker for illegal jobs, finding work for Kay as well as other thieves and grifters. Despite his gruff exterior, he deeply cares for Kay and wants her to learn from her own mistakes. So you have all these experts in this world, in this timeline, in this setting. If you are running Star Wars tabletop RPGs, you know, give these guys new life. Use them in your sessions if you wish. There's also a whole data bank you can go through for inspiration. I did read through everything. The factions, the characters. Like, look at that. All of that. But it is just all surface level. All these factions, right? Like, it would be such a shame for it to end here, is my feeling. So as we head into the finale, I really just wanted to get all the lore I could. I was pretty happy with all the stuff I read. Like, I learned a lot about these people, the activities, hell, even street food had a feature here. Galactic street food, right? And the characters. So you have this cast, like Lady Kira. And it did flesh out the world a bit more, and I did get even more immersed after reading all the codex entries. But even if I didn't read all of this, I did still feel like I was pretty immersed with. But the characters, I couldn't really gravitate towards any because they were all pretty shallow in terms of like development so far. And even K-Vess is not doesn't even get any development until like what, the finale. So that's what I'm hoping for. Like K-Vess, like she's pretty much a blank slate, I feel, and we'll see what her damage is with her mom who left her. That's the beginning of the finale quest. Our mom just left us 10 years ago. K-Vess's mom just left us alone. No explanation, no word. And now she's back hired for a job that needs 2 slicers. The truth. Jalen has brought on a new slicer to the crew, Kay's mother, Rico, who Kay has not seen for 10 years. Kay and Rico must intercept a meeting between Zarek Besh, crime lord Slero, and the ISB to steal a master key for Scantobite Palace. And so we begin the end. Yeah, I also wonder, like, what happened to the animations? It's such a beautiful world, but they dropped the ball in terms of facial animations. Like, what happened to the quality we got in Assassin's Creed? It's such a shame. But I still think it's a beautiful looking game. Still one of the immersive Star Wars experiences I've had. And this Crimson Dawn outfit, not bad.
Hi, Andy.
I'll be here.
See, and I was hoping for more dialogue with the crew members. Either I missed them, or there just weren't that many.
Let's drive.
I am sorry for what Jalen did. He should not have contacted your mother.
What? That restraining bolt make you apologize for him too?
No, I am simply disappointed.
There's nothing we can do. It's his job, his crew. You should know that more than anyone.
Yes, I do.
Right. She was lashing out at everyone. But yeah, one thing here is I knew nothing about Crimson Dawn, not really. And you don't really get to know more about them, but the reputation here, I ended up being very happy with it because apparently they're the sneaky people. They don't rely on big numbers or big firepower. They rely on espionage and backroom dealings and, subterfuge. So the gear that we got were stuff that related to stealth and being sneaky. Unfortunately, it was one of the weaker parts of this game, the stealth. But the idea is there, which is why I'm actually just using the aesthetic of it. But my actual loadout is survivalist gear because the Crimson Dawn gear is so specific. See? Enemies caught within a smoke bomb now recharge a stun shot. Hitting an enemy with a stun shot resets the cooldown of smoke bombs. So, this actually might be very fun to play if you get to pull it off because a system we discovered here was that if you stun someone with a stun shot, you can actually instantly take them down with the X button. So it's kind of like a stealth takedown. So very Assassin's Creed style with the smoke bombs, which puts them in a dazed state, which allows you to instant takedown. So I feel that's very thematic in terms of what we saw Kira doing. So you have to go up and close and personal, smoke bomb the shit out of people, stun them also, and it keeps you. Here resets the cooldown of smoke bomb and hitting enemy with a stun shot. So it perpetuates that cycle. So you can actually take down an entire squad in close combat. So that's pretty cool. But that also assumes you're going to be getting in close. And I don't really trust the game encounters enough to be able to pull this off. And it's so specific. So my equipment is just generalist gear. It's just increased health, increased adrenaline gain. It's like, I just don't die anymore. But on paper, the Crimson Dawn gear, I realized, oh wow. Like if my characters were to join a faction, one of these factions, one of these syndicates, it would be Crimson Dawn. That's the kind of flavor I would play my outlaw. And they all have unique flavors. What we got here with the Pikes, the Huts, the Ashiga clan. But I personally gravitated towards Crimson Dawn or the Ashiga. That's why, as you can see with their reputation, excellent, good, bad, and bad is what we're going to end with. I don't know if it'll come into play in the finale. I doubt it. But it'll be interesting to see if they actually factor in who you're in good terms with. Alright. So that's enough prelude out of the way. Thank you everyone for dropping in. Let's begin the finale.
I see you still have my blaster. You know, that power pack is aftermarket. It overheats easy.
I fixed that years ago.
Oh. What else have you, been up to?
Yeah, we're not doing this.
You're right. We should focus on the job. Sliro's meeting with some imps on an ISB station. Tightest security in the galaxy, but it's our only chance to get close to him. With this ship, we can get in, grab his master key, and get out. Unseen.
We? No, me and Nyx got this.
Can he pilot an Imperial shuttle? Can you? I know. I'm the last person in the galaxy you want to sit in a shuttle with. But this job needs 2 slicers. What were you gonna do? Wing it?
I've been winging it my whole life. Worked out so far.
This time it won't.
Just don't get in my way.
Sure. But once we start this, we have to see it through, so... You ready?
You're about to enter the final part of the game. You'll not be able to play syndicate quests, contracts, or other side activities until it is completed. We are ready to go.
Yeah, I'm good. Let's get this over with.
Great. After you.
Is it like a space elevator? I always loved the design of this thing. I remember being so fascinated with it as a kid. Like, I had a toy and I loved folding the wings up and down.
Told you this would work. The
Lambda
ISB
shuttle.
is hunting rebels, not stolen shuttles.
Big talk, Rico. I'll celebrate later.
Oh, recent patches also apparently adjusted some stealth challenges. I have a feeling they patched the first major do not trigger alarms quest. I have a feeling because I watched other streamers go through it. We all suffered through that stealth segment, which really soured the early gameplay. They may have like tweaked it to make it easier to do. And of course, the performance is just so much better now with the hot fixes. Imperial security is so shit.
It's just like old times, huh?
Is it? Better find the floor plans before you cut and run.
I was just saying. Never mind.
Wow.
Okay, let's find the meeting place, grab the key, and cover our tracks together.
Uh-huh.
Nix, over there. Good boy.
Did you get it, Nix? Good, Nix. Oh, that was resources, not the objective. Steal.
Nix, go. Fetch.
Cheeky explosion. Wait, a new ability. Nix will now be able to trigger grenades. Select an enemy who is carrying a grenade to trigger it. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's kind of like in Cyberpunk, the mind hack thing. Or you can detonate explosives. That's cool. Personal comm link. Nix, what are you okay, are you supposed to not attack him? Multi-distract. Oh, there you go. It's okay, we got some resources at least. Show off to our absentee mom that Nix was worth finding. Good, Nix. Dun 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 dun.
There. That's the terminal. The guard.
I got it.
You guys hear some kind of racket out there?
Huh. Nice one, kiddo. Now help me slice this.
Got it. Open door, move cargo sled.
Looks like Sliro's meeting with some important ISB official on the upper levels. That's our chance. The conveyor's your way up. I'll keep it stopped for you.
What? You're not coming?
You need eyes and ears. I'll guide you on comms and turn off any alarms from here.
So I'm doing all the legwork while you hang back.
Look, Kay, something isn't adding up about all this. There's so many Zarek Besh agents here. I want to keep an eye on things.
Uh-huh.
Okay, then.
We still have our childhood trauma of being abandoned by our mother. Huh? What? Oh, it goes over the sled.
What the cliff?
Oh shit. Do not trigger the alarm. Cannot believe they're ending with a spotted failed thing.
Got something, bud? Take him down, please.
Oh, I could have a Nyx powered off. Underestimating the usefulness of our little partner.
Hey, the conveyor's moving again. I thought you were handling it.
The backup override kicked in, but I'm on it. Relax.
Easy for you to say.
What am I supposed to do? I can't shoot him. It's so annoying. Even if I fast talk that, fast talk and I go down the hallway.
Hey, the conveyor's moving again. I thought you were handling it.
The backup override kicked in, but I'm on it. Relax.
Easy for you to say.
See something?
Turn around, please. Thank you.
Whoa.
There's a maintenance hatch up ahead, on the floor. Take it. Oh, hang on. You got company. Get past him and stay out of sight.
Go get him, buddy.
What is that noise? Body falling.
All right, just keep moving through the maintenance passage.
You sure this is the way to Sliro's meeting?
Trust me at least a little here, kiddo? Okay, bad news. When the conveyor reactivated, one of the Vipers caught sight of you.
Can't trust someone's gonna be there for me, huh?
Ow.
How much did they get?
Not sure. But they're heading into the data extraction hub, same as you. You need to get to it first and wipe it, or the whole heist is gonna...
I know what's at stake.
Do you, Kay? Or are you just trying to sound strong and confident?
Nyx, hold this for me, okay? Hey, hold this open. Think you can hold that open for me? What'd you find?
Nice.
Keep going. You should be close.
Where the hell? Here.
Hey, I'm sorry about that back there. It was my mistake.
I'm fixing it. The Vipers are connected to terminals. They're sliceable.
Thanks.
Viper 058 V2353 report. The droid was sent to Vasek based on intel from a captured smuggler. It scanned a settlement on the planet for 6 standard weeks, recording conversations between local farmers. A farmer named Ronnie expressed actionable plans to steal Imperial generators. An ISB agent was deployed and captured the suspect along with 2 adult members of the family. Uh-oh.
Someone nearby?
I'm glad that astromechs don't rat on you. That's surprising. They never do in these games.
Some of those droids are still active. Don't get spotted again.
Spent a lot of time around Vipers. I'm good.
You'll have to tell me about that one later.
What do you see?
What's your status? Over.
Someone collapsed on the squad.
What the crap? We should investigate. This is a restricted area.
They're gonna catch that. Or not.
Got something, bud.
Hey, Zlarb. Who was that leaving the shop?
Name's Ochi. He's a jerk, but he pays premium. Got some big client backing him.
Oh, yeah? What'd he get?
He cleaned the house, Manax routes, Oxen 12, even some Yerflu.
Why do you need all that?
Anyone pays that much, I don't even ask. We all have our parts to play.
This doesn't help me at all. What do you see?
Moving on. I'll let you know if there's trouble. What's your status?
Didn't want him to see the body. I'm worried the stormtrooper will find him.
All right. There. Got it. The recordings of me are gone.
Nice work, kiddo. Alright, there's a turbo lift at the far end of the room. I've sent it down. Should bring you right to Slero.
So, you find anything about Zerg Besh and that terminal? Why they're so close to the Empire?
It seems like they're using Viper droids. What's left is something called Project Swarm to verify intel, but I haven't figured out why. I've been focused on you.
Yeah, thanks.
Viper
Okay,
swarm.
when that turbo lift opens, look for a way into the ISB meeting room. It's gonna be tough to get that key without being spotted.
Nix will help. We can do this.
We dealt with the Viper swarm We gave the rebels some
Opening a door
wipers.
for you. Left of the turbo lift. Take it.
On it.
I mean, Gadik did that, right?
Someone around, Nix?
Nothing to report. Stand by.
Those guys move around.
Yes, sir. I'm surprised it even tried to mess with us.
Yeah, you go around.
I see a vent on these schematics. It'll get you above the room.
I don't want that stormtrooper raising an alarm. Let's see if it comes back.
See something?
I think we're good.
I'm in the vent. Now what? Hello?
Imperial big shots here. I don't know who they are, but they came alone. Okay. I have to go. Stay out of sight no matter what.
What? Go where? Hello? Rico. So we're back to winging it. Of course. We're better off anyway. We can find Slira on our own.
Where are the Imperial big shots?
That
Vale?
sounds like Vale.
She's more connected than you let on to later on. I thought I was just hunting the thief that stole your favorite ship.
Dude, what if it's Darth Vader? And he wants Project Swarm.
I expected more from one of the most expensive bounty hunters in the
Ooh,
Outer
it's his
Rim.
cutscene. Cinematic, I mean.
Now you stop now? I recoup my losses. I'd say your meager fortune on Neamos should cover it.
How could you possibly
You're
know?
mine, Belle. Finish the job.
Oh yeah, Vale hates working for the Empire. Never takes jobs for the Empire, which is why she's so upset.
Well, this is a surprise.
Dude, it's Darth Vader. Rest in peace, James Earl Jones.
The Emperor has my report. Zarek Bear's syndicate has infiltrated the underworld into the farthest reaches of the galaxy.
He's wearing ISB uniform.
We are on the verge of uncovering the rebel network. This is an unqualified success for the ISB.
Oh, I didn't realize. Yeah, he is ISB.
Zarek Besh has not found a single member of the Rebel Alliance.
That's nonsense.
Without rebels, Zarek Besh is a failure. You, Director Barsha,
Barsha.
are a failure.
Failure? The ISB has created the most groundbreaking intelligence network the Empire has seen. And accomplished more in weeks.
She's talking
than the
back to
entire
Vader.
Imperial army. An army whose
Oh, shit, that's
mindless
cool.
show of force allowed a rebel fleet to escape from Hoth. It is the ISB that will win this war.
Pissed off Vader because he was right.
So close. Lord Vader.
That's so cool.
Then I suggest you find some rebels, Director. The Emperor is waiting.
Dude, that's it for the Darth Vader cameo.
Ready my ship. Now.
Okay, makes sense. He's actually ISB. The ISB made their own gang.
Kay? Kay, what do you see?
I'm not sure. I can't.
We're able to see that?
Kiddo, eye on the score.
I'm assuming she saw Vader.
Yeah, okay. We got a big problem. Sliro just met with someone who... I don't know. He just tore the room apart. Sliro's Imperial. He's an ISB director. Did you know?
What? I'm not that crazy.
This is bad.
Get back here. We're in over our heads.
What about the Master Key?
Sliro's gone. At least we can still get out with our lives.
No. If you want to run, fine. But I'm getting those codes. If this is Sliro's base, he's gotta have a bedroom or a safe or something.
Give me a second, but keep moving. If he does, it'll be close. I think I found his private quarters. You're on the right track. But Kay...
I can do this. I got it.
All right.
My god, I'm still thinking about that scene. Like, it's so simple, but so well done. The cracking, like the way they frame that. Like you could tell it was just like rising tension. He was just getting pissed. Like, I mean, this guy talking back to Vader, and then just that shot on Vader, and then behind him, the focusing to the cracking, growing larger and larger, and then the final fracturing, and so badass.
You should be right outside now. Doors are sealed, though. Run on a separate circuit.
Got it. I'll find a way through. Nix, get that button over there.
Oh. Okay, we have to do it at the same time.
Nix, get that for me. Door's open. I'm going in.
And I'm on the cameras. You're still clear. Move fast, Kay. No way they don't notice this.
Izzy, welcome in! We just had the most awesome cutscene. We had our fan service cameo already. Yeah, this is the finale.
Okay. I think I found it. The passcodes are raw data, but I'm removing his permissions for you.
Yep, I see them replicating the base codes onto a data card. But he's going to see our footprint in the system. Can you get to the main terminal on the bridge?
That sounds heavily guarded.
You can do this, kiddo. Besides, we're dead if we don't.
Makes sense.
What are you doing?
Things are getting more violent every day. Absolutely.
Oh,
Careful, Nix. Stay out of sight.
Cadiopa Experiment 9482-2. In order to evaluate ideal interrogation techniques, two groups of prisoners were exposed to either an ITO droid or a boar of the Myron to exude false intel provided by a plant. Both groups gave up the information within the expected time frame, but the bore of the Myron left several prisoners with permanent neurological damage. We saw that in Rogue One, right? Not a good time.
I got into a fight with a Gamorrean once. Had to call on my whole squad to take him
Got
down.
something, bud?
Really now.
New captain's useless.
Get
Never
him,
around
Nix.
when you need him.
Someone nearby? See something?
All clear in this sector. Over.
What do you see?
Roger. Nothing here.
Hey, I see the terminal, but there's like 100 officers in here.
Not that many,
Attention
Kay.
all units, your presence is required in the briefing room for an emergency briefing.
No!
I got some of them.
Why didn't it stealth kill? That's just annoying. We were doing so well.
Well, this is it, I guess.
Hey, I see the terminal, but there's like 100 officers in here.
Attention all units, your presence is required in the briefing room for an emergency briefing. Move out at once.
Oh, Rico. Nice. I didn't realize that is
I got
Rico.
some of them back. Wow, that accent.
Good enough.
Fuck.
I'm sure it.
They're coming our way! Holding for backup!
There was no fast. I think we missed the fast talk prompt because we were stuck on the terminal. I was rushing things. I didn't realize Rico was the one talking. That was a good accent, Imperial accent.
Copy that. I'll keep watch.
Hey, I see the terminal, but there's like 100 officers in here.
Attention all units, your presence is required in the briefing room for an emergency briefing. Move out at once.
I got some of them back. Wow, that accent.
Good enough.
Channel clear.
Disable that alarm, okay?
What?
Got something, bud?
Oh, it distracts them. We could have trapped it.
Come on, let's go.
Ah, that's weird.
That's strange.
We should be safe now, I hope. Gotcha.
All right, then. Okay, I just gave you access.
All right, uploading now. Who should we pin this on?
Rebels. They already hate him, right?
Yeah, they always want to take credit for everything. Oh, and I found you a way out. Sending coordinates.
Okay. You okay?
Okay isn't the word I'd use, but we're making it work.
Just remember, it'll all be worth it. This job is how we tip the scales, take our little piece of a galaxy that's rigged against us.
Talk later, Jalen. Could open that vent at the terminal.
Oh, shit, Zarek Besh.
Someone around next?
Careful, more troopers. Get upstairs, just opened a door.
What do you see? Someone nearby?
Not enough action.
Okay. This is like an ISB council room.
Am I going the right way?
Uh-huh, you're almost there.
What's your status? Over.
Director Barsha does not tolerate failure. Regardless of when he landed, his shuttle must be primed for takeoff at any moment. I don't want excuses. I want action.
Anything to report? Over.
Ooh.
Hey, I see you. Meet me down here.
There wasn't an easier way?
You want easy or safe? You surprised me, Kay. You've changed a lot.
My life didn't just stop when you left.
For what it's worth, I thought it was for the best.
Oh, we're getting the confession.
I mean, look at you. You didn't need me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
I heard you.
What are these? Drop pods? Whoa. Oh. That's so cool.
I'm not gonna get blasted doing this, am I?
Why'd you think I led you this way? This place is fully automated. No one here to shoot at either of us.
Good. Because this is a lot harder than it looks.
What are
Getting
those?
blasted, kiddo.
They look like escape pods. Oh, here. Viper 071 V8852 schedule. Or maybe these are Viper drone launchers. Containers. And then they're launching them all around the system. Location Plexus, duration 8 standard weeks. Mission: observe and record spaceport activity for elements of spice and weapon smugglers. Any sign of a Corellian YT-2400 light freighter takes highest priority due to a suspect ship being heavily involved in a local smuggling ring.
You're good at that. You've been running a lot of jobs.
Or stopped. Just moved on to bigger ones.
That's the life. All right, final stretch. Let's get out of here.
You know, you did okay. This worked out.
Yeah. Felt like old times. The good ones.
So awkward. Don't speak too soon. Everything's gonna go wrong in a matter of seconds.
Okay.
That was too
let's go.
smooth.
For the rebellion, right?
Ha! Like they could pull this off.
Now we return to Canto Bight. Home sweet home.
Told you not to come back, Kay.
Was I supposed to listen?
Looks just like I remember it.
No need to change it if it's right. You okay?
Sure. Just saw some things that, I don't know what we're walking into.
Just tell them what they need to know.
We got a problem. Zarek Besh? It's an Imperial front. Sliro's ISB.
ISB? Imperial Security Bureau. The Empire's intelligence outfit. God eyes everywhere and a hell of a lot scarier than troopers.
If we're caught, it's not just us that's dead. It's everybody we know.
Walk away now. You say goodbye to 157 million credits.
You knew, didn't you?
Would you be here if I told you?
Don't Farek, no bata. That's a pichotza.
So now you're scared. Hank, you lost everything. And here's a score that means you can start again. And how about a few million for an ex-Imperial to just vanish? And rebellions need a lot more than hope. Especially when you're losing. Kay, the reason we're all here is because you proved it could be done. You've seen this vault with your own eyes. And this is your one shot at freedom.
He really looks like Kyle Katarn.
Zero, no death mark. No more looking over your shoulder.
What do you think, Kay?
Like we have a choice.
Last time I tried this, I realized security's weak spot is the hangar. These codes get us access to the ventilation system.
Sliro's vaults are blocked by those energy gates. Nothing a pair of slicers can't handle.
As soon as the gates are down, these automated turrets kick in.
I'll secure our exit through the casino and hide in plain sight.
TT-8L droid protecting the vault is the best money can buy. But I'm better.
Vault protected by chromium time locks can't be sliced.
Tagua cutis patisa, cava blasto novia nolia.
Once we get the safe, we just need a quick exit. What about the old Canto sewers?
No maps exist, but with a transmitter, our pickup can find us.
ND5 and I'll be at the landing pad with the Trailblazer.
And then it's straight to freedom. Okay. Let's tip the scales.
So confident all of a sudden. Yeah, let's not mention Vader. They don't need to know. Oh, will we get to talk to everyone? Nice. See, I wanted more of this.
What's the occasion?
Isgati toki. Sidita vente du yokola be mio his prior de puno. Chut nolia. Gigi chut wajo tano.
Aww.
Smart. Would have liked one last drink with my sister.
Parents, for me. Last time I saw them, I was being shipped off to join the Empire. Now that I'm a deserter, I can't ever go home.
What about you, Kay?
I guess we've never had anyone to lose.
No anaku kid. Atima yokola. Toka pre bram tinka chigraba jagrancha stuff.
I would have bought the found family angle more if we had more scenes like that. Let's talk to her mom, second to last. You Calcatarn look-alike?
So, forgiven me yet?
Born on the wrong side of the galaxy. Easy to say for a rich kid.
Still the truth. How'd it go with Rico?
Yeah, she had my back.
In ND5?
What about him?
He was a babysitter. But now he's quite the believer in K-Vess.
We make a good team. He surprised me.
He's not alone. After the job's done, your death mark will be gone. As promised, you'll have a future again.
If you're gonna pitch me, just pitch me.
The Empire's busy chasing rebels across 100 worlds. Syndicates have exhausted themselves fighting each other. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. We could be partners. Build our own outfit. Together.
Give us a sequel!
What? Is that a joke?
I don't joke about business.
Good. Because you're not very funny.
No matter what happens, I do believe in you, Kay. Always have.
Damn Ferric. Okay, enough with the speeches. We'll miss our window.
Come on, let that be a confirmation of a sequel. That's what the game actually largely feels. In summary,
I don't think he cares.
It's a lot of setup.
How's your leg?
It's fine, Kay. And 6 kin think you're dead. I made my peace with them by fixing a couple of races in their favor.
I thought you were out of the game.
I still have a few connections.
Yeah, you think Bram makes money off this place?
Could at least update the menu.
Been a little busy paying off someone's debts.
Right.
And besides, I'm sure you'll be out of here in no time, Rico.
Hey, I've looked after Kay in my own way.
Yeah? How's your leg?
Easy, Bram.
Well, that was fun.
It was a long time coming.
Listen, Bram.
I like that they
owe
don't
you.
apologize for her.
We owe you. I guess for everything.
Yeah, Bram's the one who took care of us.
Rent. And to make sure you're breathing on the other side. Score or no score.
Like, that's surprising that there was, like, I was expecting, you know, family friendly, oh, I'm sorry, let's make up and all that. But so far, at least, we're not at the end yet. But so far, it's just like, either maybe she joined the rebellion, maybe not, but she didn't say anything. She didn't make up any excuses. She was just, I left you behind. And she didn't even try to apologize for that. Like, even if she joined the rebellion and she didn't say anything, that's still a lot for the child. Talk to ND5 to start the heist. Ooh, we can't save. Okay. Alright, we got our crew together. Wish I got to spend more time with them. Because, again, I was just saying, like, a lot of this game feels like setup. Setup, promising great things, and it's just a beautiful world to be immersed in, but not many payoffs in my experience with the playthrough. But I really want this game to succeed. I really want this franchise to succeed, this series to succeed. If Jedi Survivor got sequels, maybe there's a chance for this. It'd be such a waste to throw everything away. I cannot say that enough. Right. We got the heist. Sleero's codes used by Sleero in his mansion allow bypassing some security measures. Ang's explosive charge built specifically for Sleero's chromium lime lock, but with a universal application on anything that needs to be destroyed. Now, why is this pinged? I guess he didn't fix that bug. Let's see how the chips fall.
So, did you think we'd ever get this close to pulling it off?
I calculated a 30% chance that you'd get me killed,
That's not bad.
and 93% that I'd be forced to shoot you.
Oof, right. Sorry to disappoint.
Yes, well, the job's not done yet. Are you ready? Or do you want to speak to the crew before we go?
We talked to the crew already. Double check.
I'll go talk to them. Last chance, right?
Let me know when you're ready to go.
Dude, again, this could have been so much more if we spent more time with the crew, if there's more dialogue, if there are more character moments, crew bonding moments. But, you know, I like them enough. I like them enough that I don't... It's not that I'm going to this heist and I don't care about anyone, at least.
Okay, I'm ready.
I just feel like it really could have been so much more.
What are you gonna do with your cut? Hot oil bath?
I don't get a cut.
What?
What?
How's that fair?
I'm a droid with a restraining bolt and property of Jalen Vrax.
Oh.
It doesn't have to be like this. We could use Gadik's freedom spike.
Don't, Kay.
We pull this off, I'm rich, you're free. Everybody wins.
Stop. I am loyal to Jalen. Only Jalen.
Just Jalen.
Deviate from the plan and I would be forced to eliminate you.
No, that's not you talking.
It doesn't matter, Kay. Now let's go. We're wasting time.
Sequel.
Am I in your way?
Why did Rico say that?
Here's where we find out how good Jalen's plans are.
It's never exactly like it is in the Hollow, is it?
Okay, once I take down their security, we override the access hatch and get inside. There's the mansion. First stop is that security building. We'll take down the outer defenses from there. Stay out of sight. I'll clear the way to the security building.
I'm coming with you, Kay.
No, you're not. This has to be done quiet.
Oh no, do not trigger alarms? Okay.
Got something, bud.
Let's get to work, chat.
When I'm rich, I won't have to do this.
This ain't...
Freeze! Nothing personal.
Get him, Nick! You got this, Kay?
I'll get back up.
Not good! Grab me the vector, Nick!
Anyone else?
There we go. Gadik, security building's yours.
I've got just a droid to take it down.
Aww. Felt sorry for that mouse droid. Maybe they just said EMP pulse.
I'm so proud of that little guy.
Come on. We gotta hit him before they realize what's happening.
Come on, Heavy. This is your show.
How about you surrender? Get him! Back off!
I didn't see the snipers. Damn it. I wonder what this is for.
Someone stop her!
Take her down!
Go, go, go! Get that hatch open, Asara.
Whoa!
Copy that, team leader.
Ugh, come on.
Is that all he's good for? He's gonna be turning this thing? Thought he'd come in with a heavy weapon and everything.
Okay, get ready. Cracking the seal.
Nice work. There's no chatter on their comms.
Okay, let's keep it that way.
Oh, we opened that one.
Sealing the hatch behind you.
See you at the casino. And remember, You're the only way we're getting out of here.
Good luck, Kay.
Okay, we need to kill the power to these fans.
I'll find a way to shut them down.
Can I just say I love heists? I really hope this goes down very well. I'm just so into it.
Wow. Okay, next. See any way to shut down these fans?
Same old, same old.
Nix, hold this for me, okay? That should do it.
I always worry for Nyx whenever he holds it open. The explosion looks like it should hurt him.
It's a labyrinth in here, so stick close to me.
What if I want to explore? That path may have had resources. Fine. Let's fight our exploration tendencies.
I'll shut this one down too.
I don't know, Kay. Those pipes look pretty corroded.
Be fine. Oh, great. I just had to say it.
Kay! Kay!
I'm fine. I'm fine. We're in one piece.
Do you know where you are?
Close to the hangar. We'll cross it and meet up with you on the other side. So, keep going. Stick to the plan. Hangar's just ahead.
Kay, how are you doing? Everything all right?
A little busy right now.
You heard her. Keep moving.
Oh, they definitely upped security since the last time we were here.
We're almost out of the vents. I think I see the way out. Found the exit. We're leaving the vents.
Shit. There's gotta be a better way around.
See something?
Over there.
Nix, get that terminal.
That's it.
All right, Nix, go get it.
Okay, this is turning into a wreck. 7 slices so far. Of course, Lero's codes make this a lot easier.
After this, you'll be so rich you'll never have to slice again.
You don't get slicers at all, kid. And that's 8. Personal best.
Anything here I can climb?
What do you see?
Say, take out that sentry in the middle first. Yep, making his rounds. Making his rounds.
Can't trust anyone these days.
Got something, bud?
Supposed to go that way? Shoot.
Okay, we're still making good time. Nothing in here but scrubber droids. New models, too. They have sensor upgrades, low friction actuators, and even...
What did I tell you about keeping the comms clear?
This is important.
It is important. Take it deep.
I'll find them.
Okay, there are hatches over there. Too many enforcers.
The blaster, quietly.
Just stay looking.
Power
Hey,
off
buddy,
next.
hit that button. Someone nearby?
Don't let your guard down. No!
Come on!
They saw the body.
Wait. Not allowed here.
Sorry.
What was...
Better keep an eye out.
Where's the droid? Not a droid.
Paid to fight, not to stand around.
Sure. Well, now you're gonna get paid to sleep. Good night.
That looks nice, huh, Nix? Okay, where are you? Still in the hangar. I don't want to add any pressure, but we got a fixed window to pull this off.
Keep going. I'll meet you.
Quiet, Nix. They still haven't seen us.
Thank goodness.
Okay, we're coming out of the vents. I tinkered with one of their droids. Told it to start a maintenance cycle. It bypassed all of the security locks for us. Gotta admit,
Nice.
it was half clever.
Look at you two. I'm on my way.
See something?
Are you gonna go back around?
got this. I can take anyone down.
Let's break the alarm.
I need a drink.
I thought I could grab that ledge.
Never seen one of those before.
Something's not right. See something?
I'm ready for anything.
Need more power
Nix,
cells.
attack. Okay, all these old lifts need is a little boost.
That's weird. Oh, I should have climbed up. Got it, got it. Oh. There's a time limit? Ah. So I have to get it from this side. Got it. Should be it.
Kay, you don't know how happy I am to see you.
Okay, so I took a little detour, but now we need to push on to the vault. The longer we take, the harder this gets.
We did lose valuable time to your little accident.
We still got enough.
What
Or did
accident?
you want to waste more time
Oh, we
arguing
fell.
about it?
I like this, Kay.
Come on, we got some serious slicing ahead of us.
Oh, familiar territory. Let's go. The vault already. Okay.
Okay, Rico, you ready?
Always. Are you? We have to compute our slices at the same time, because the moment the barriers drop, the turrets will blast us.
has to be the last one.
Okay, barrier and turrets down.
Well done. I've never dual sliced with someone before. No one's been good enough to keep up until now.
Whew, nice one. The gatekeeper droid is ahead. I'll be ready.
I'm pretty sure it's going too smoothly because they want us here. It's a trap. I sense a trap. Welcome in, Vanwa. Just in time for the heist.
I just want to talk. Well, good news for you. I work for Sliro now. I know all this is a front for the Empire. Come on. We both work for the ISB. No need to make this complicated. Let me in. Now, why'd you ruin it with a question like that? That's more like it.
Gatekeeper droids are advanced, but not advanced enough.
Now here's hoping this time we open the right vault.
It's gonna go out with a bang. Hope the meeting was productive, Anwa.
Oh, okay.
You're just...
Let's get into that vault. I'll plant the charges.
Notice our attire. We're Crimson Dawn. We'll max that Crimson Dawn. Let's look at that. Looks so sleek. Kay and crew need to break into Sliro's palace from the vent. The vault is filled with unmarked Beskar, and everyone on the crew has prepared to play their part in the heist. I'm excited for when the shit hits the fan. Okay, let's take a look at what his collection includes. I'm sure there are some Easter eggs. Probably a suit of armor from some comic somewhere. I'm not sure what this is. I wish there were like datapad stuff. Oh, that's an interesting helmet. Well, that's a familiar MG34. That's the one they turned into the Imperial light machine gun, right? I've seen that bowcaster. It's that hammer again. What's this? A cube. Looks like an organic cube. Oh, it's a face. Oh, controlled explosive.
Rico, you're up. Sliro's codes will let you slice that door.
And that's a lesson for you, Kay. Never use the same codes twice.
Dude, what if he changed it?
That's Eric Besh. How did they know we were here?
It's a trap!
They were waiting for us.
Yep. Get out of the way, Mom.
Grab your blaster.
surrender.
I have to thank you. I've never had a chance to claim my own death mark.
Come and get it.
Vale. Blaster.
Nope.
Anything you're waiting for?
ISB goon.
No. I've decided.
Is this a joke?
Hilarious, isn't it? 20%. 10.
I'll take everything you have.
It's yours. 15. Done.
Do you really think you can get away with this?
Ank? Anytime now.
How could you know, astute?
Your lives are over. Your family, friends, gone. There's nowhere in the galaxy you can hide from the ISB.
Last thing I need is a dead ISB director. But I can get there. You coming? I'll buy you time. All of Zurich Besh is about to come down on you. Get ready, Kay.
I'm actually wondering if she featured in novels or comics. Because she clearly has history with the Empire. Never takes jobs with them.
Casino's just ahead.
Okay, Egg, Gadik, it's time to split up.
What? We didn't talk about this.
Rico found my face in the casino security logs. I step in there, instant alarm.
An uno uba venta waja baredium nolia uba. Giu dovdita.
Okay, fine, but we'll meet you both back at the Trailblazer.
I have a bad feeling
how we
about
doing?
this.
I'm seeing you 7.5 minutes behind.
Maybe it's because we just ran into Slero.
He was there?
That guy was way more paranoid than we gave him credit for. But we got the goods. Asara, are you there?
I infiltrated the security room. The homing beacon's been planted. You should be getting a nice, strong ping.
Cover your ears.
Okay, that was loud.
What did I say?
Okay, you're gonna want to see this.
Oh, Zurich Besh is emptying the casino. Smart.
There goes walking out the front door. Hey, it was a good plan.
They want to fight? We'll give them a fight.
Well, it's nice one of us is excited about this.
That's a nice loot box.
We're nearly there. I can't believe it.
Don't jinx it.
55, how's our ride coming?
Your ride is here.
Oh, wrong way. Okay, get your blasters out.
Oh, come on.
Looks like our luck just ran out.
Then we make our own. Asara, hold them off. Rico, let's open those generator panels.
Oh, is this a piano? Look at this shit. Wow. Or an organ or something. Fancy as hell.
It's sliced. First panel's open, Kay. Blast it.
Oh.
We got hunters.
I can keep slicing open those panels, but it's gonna take time. You need to...
Keep us all alive. Sure, we got it.
Almost got the second barrier sliced.
Go!
Aww.
Down! Okay, I've opened the generators. Blast them.
Stupid generators.
Down now.
You don't really want to do this.
Okay.
Slicing the last barrier. Gonna need a minute. This one's Sigma encrypted. Someone actually knew what they were doing.
Well, good to know.
Just back off. I need more time to slice this. Haven't seen dynamic encryption like this before. Okay, cracked it. Okay, time to do your thing.
Boom!
You don't want to do this.
Get ready to run!
We're the last two.
How about you surrender?
Everybody to the Trailblazer! Now!
One barrier left.
Is that it? That's too easy. Of course, we get our chase in space. It is the ISB after all.
Things won't be the same after this.
Where's our hall?
This is better. Sliro's databank. Imperial clearance codes, operational planning, base schematics.
And Sliro's personal collection of blackmail on almost every ranking officer in the Empire.
Did he know about this?
Files his ISB friends have no idea he's been collecting.
Hey, You said the rebellion gets access and nobody gets hurt.
Is there anyone in here not stabbing me in the back?
Sliro spent millions of ISB cash on Zarek Besh. He wanted to use underworld networks to hunt the Rebel Alliance. He failed, but somehow still managed to build one of the most powerful syndicates in the galaxy.
You want Zarek Bash?
I have the Codex. I have Asara's Rebel Network. Unlike Sliro, I'll give the Empire everything they ever wanted while making millions.
What's your deal with Sliro?
Just tipping the scales, Kay.
He'll be free to go once he has Zarek Besh. No more Deathmark. That's the deal.
And Asara? Okay. Deal's changed.
ND5.
Hey, come on!
You didn't keep your eyes on the score, kiddo.
It's not me, Kay.
Where's Gidik? Alright, we left him behind. Her colors are Star Wars protagonist coded. Oh, that she just left. This is that when her mom just left.
Hey, Bram.
That's it.
Hey, kiddo. I don't really do speeches, but here we are. Truth is, we both know you're not cut out for this kind of life. And it's all I am. Stick with me, you're gonna get yourself killed. You're a good kid, Kay. Just remember, in this galaxy, you can't trust someone's always gonna be...
You can keep the room until you get things all figured out.
I'm good. Just for a few days.
That's what you need?
Oh, maybe give me years.
Till I figure it out.
Damn it. I was hoping he would be the ticket to a sequel, but he was predictably the bad guy. Huh? Oh. What happened?
Where are we?
Star Destroyer? With Revelator?
You're okay. Do you think you'll fit in there?
How did you find me?
Rico.
We took our shuttle and came as fast as we could.
Oh,
And now that we
Rico's
got
double
you,
crossing.
We can get out of here.
Thanks, both of you, but I'm not going anywhere.
Triple crossing.
ND is still under Jalen's control.
He was Jalen's enforcer long before we came into the picture.
And without him, you'd be locked up in some Imperial lab. And you'd be a prisoner on Kijimi. Yeah, we lost.
I'm not going
But
away
ND
without
is the only one
ND5.
that can't walk away. Take this and stay out of sight.
What? Why?
Hank, wanna plant some surprises?
Twamabola, do to this.
You find him, ram this in the restraining bolt, and ND5 is free.
Yep.
And now you and I find the bridge.
What about the army of bucketheads surrounding us?
What? Why do we give her a blaster to Nyx?
Get moving, scum!
Ah. Classic.
Stay close to me.
What? No, you stick close to me. I've got the blaster.
Classic.
We can't look like we're lost. Where are the turbo lifts?
How am I supposed to know? I was never assigned to a Star Destroyer.
Revelator, fuck me. This is probably Vader's. By the way, Darth Vader appeared. Rest in peace, James Earl Jones.
So your plan's just to walk up to ND5 with the freedom spike?
It should strip that restraining bolt off, right?
Unless it malfunctions. Or you can't get close enough. What if he recognizes your walk?
My
I get blasted.
So glad we worked this out.
Yeah, we'll be fine. We've been winging it all our lives. This is winging it. So that chip basically meant our mom knew where we were all our lives.
Scum.
Very original.
What?
That's true.
Fucking racist prick.
Stay off the comms. You're jamming the frequency.
Rodian scum. Seriously?
Roger. All fine so far.
Roger that. I'll be on standby.
How are we gonna talk our way out of this, Kay?
Copy that. I'll keep watch.
Trooper, where are you taking this prisoner?
Just standard transfer, sir.
There's no transfer on the schedule. In fact, I don't even see a record of this prisoner.
Huh? Is this a trick question? Is this a trick question? Dude, did you see the cutscene when Vader first appeared? Best cutscene in the game. I'm so confused. Is this Go Loud? I'm just so curious. You know, let's do it for the content, chat. I don't know why this is even a choice. Tell the truth, because KVS is such a terrible liar.
You wouldn't, sir. Command wants to keep it quiet. This scum is a defector from Akiva. He was caught leaking classified Viper droid technology.
That's how you lie. You
Rebels.
gotta add some truth to it.
Traitor. Huh? I should execute you myself.
Dude.
Oh, yeah, he deserves it, but they want to torture him and all that, sir. Really make him suffer.
Fine. Proceed, Trooper.
Yeah, I think they established that Kay is a terrible liar.
Status report, over.
Nice job.
It's just like dealing with the Kanto police.
There's a control room.
Can you access the ship's terminal? We need to find ND5.
Sure. How are we going to clear it out?
I got it. Stay out of sight for a second.
Okay, the camera. Can you shut it down?
Right. I'm a trooper. La 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 di da.
Okay, no one's watching.
There's still gonna be an officer in there.
Sure, I'll take care of them.
TK-454, where are you? You were assigned escort duty and the VIP's shuttle has already docked. You're going to give this ship a bad name. Come in, TK-454.
I guess we are
If the
TK-454.
VIP leaves the hangar area without an escort, we're going to look like amateurs.
Don't worry, he's got an escort.
TK-454, report in. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear, sir.
I'm getting good at the stormtrooper thing. Kind of scary, actually.
Just bring up the ship's plans.
The news gang, welcome in. Hello there.
Any way to hurry this up?
Okay. You're not going to
We're at
like
the
this.
finale. The finale.
What is he doing here?
It says he's been called in for a conference.
Sliro's ISB working with Vader.
95 are gonna be there. If I can get there in time, I can join his escort.
That is a terrible idea.
I'm a stormtrooper, Gadeek. To Sliro, I'm invisible.
Yeah, no one.
Get to that turbo lift
No
before it
one
leaves.
looks at the grunts. We're just gonna blend in, Assassin's Creed style. Okay, let's go. Just what did Andor say? Just walk and pretend like you belong. Yeah.
You've
just
been relieved, Trooper.
What? I didn't hear anything.
Stop wasting my time. You've been relieved of your post. Now move.
Of course, sir. I'm leaving.
dude.
I've never seen such a disorganized ship. There's always how things are run.
Afraid so, sir.
Disgraceful. I despair for the state of the Imperial fleet.
Yeah, we are pretty short, right? We are a bit too short. Look at that. The height difference.
The gall. The sheer audacity of it. To think anyone would dare summon me from halfway across the Empire? This better be of paramount importance, or someone is going to suffer.
Director.
Who's calling him now? So he already had his meeting with Vader. What other cameos are we gonna get?
I'll escort you to the bridge, sir.
I know the way. I don't need menials to hold my hand.
Wow. Because we got Vader already. So this is the Revelator. If that makes sense to anyone. Who does the Revelator belong to?
Director Barsha, I understand there has been a security breach.
It's a personal matter.
Not when you've been so careless with critical Imperial intelligence. You have outlived your usefulness to the Emperor.
Ah, yeah.
Jalen.
The Empire accepts your
Brother.
terms, Jalen Rex.
Nice cape. Let me guess, the fur was your idea.
The coordinates to the rebel base.
Set course for Akiva, friend.
The terms.
Lord Vader drives a hard bargain. In exchange for the Akivan rebels, and the return of some very sensitive information. You really haven't figured it out yet.
The terms, Jalen.
The Empire is giving me Zarek Besh. And you.
You told him.
That we're brothers? Felt like a detail.
You've no idea what you've done.
I know exactly what I've done. The Clone Wars were over. Our factories were set to build thousands of destroyers for the Imperial fleet. We would have been the richest family on Corellia.
I did what I had to do.
You accused us of plotting against the Emperor, and for what? A promotion? We had everything, Sliro.
The Corellian born, by the way. No, wait, no.
I was your father's mistake.
Wait,
You had
what?
a place at the table.
I had scraps.
And
you never let me forget for 1 second that you were the favorite. I was the heir!
Alderaan, sorry.
But we
were family. Now, you owe me an empire. So I'm taking yours. You remember ND5?
Don't Remember that scar on his chest?
Who you sent to hunt down and kill every last Barsha.
You always did.
I really thought I'd feel something.
Why did
So much for tipping the scales, huh? All this for some revenge on your brother?
She lost it.
Okay.
She lost her cool.
No one hurts you like family. If you're here for the Codex,
I'm here for Andy. And him, I guess.
The
you're kidding. Well then, come and get them.
Run!
Freedom Spike! She lost her cool.
Gadik, things went real bad. ND5 saw me.
That was the
and now he's trying
priority.
to kill me.
Okay.
Should have stabbed him with the Freedom Spike already.
No, I still got the spike, Gadik. I can free him.
So I confuse things.
I won't give up. Get away from me, Kay. Never stop running.
Only one way to go.
Uh-oh. Not now. Dun, 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 dun.
I'm totally lost, Gadik.
You're close to engineering. Just follow the power conduits, and there will be a turbolift ahead.
Okay, got it.
Kay, it's okay to leave. You had your shot.
As long as your spike works, I still got one more chance.
You should have listened to Rico. I gave you a clean slate. You could have started over.
You don't get it. I don't want to start over. I want my crew.
I just need to refresh my memory as to... yeah, predicted they were brothers. So confirmed. What was their history? Well, here in Zarek Besh, widely known in the underworld, Sleeros always manages the influential Canobites elite. There was like additional detail about it, like speculating they were Alderanian. Charming, clever outlaw. But damn, though. So it's just a brotherly spat. So from what I understood, there's Slero sold his brother out because he was jealous of her. He thought he was a mistake. He believed he was the mistake. Jalen was the favorite, so he sold Jalen to the Empire. And then now Jalen got his revenge, and he thought he'd feel something. But I forgot where the notes were about their background. I vaguely remembered them talking, like I read something about them being Alderanian or something. But anyway, he's dead. I like how the clanking of the laminate armor is still there.
Gadik, where am I?
According to the ship's plans, you're looking at the primary and secondary power cores for the deflector shields.
How much power are we talking? There's gotta be enough to stun a BX-droid, right?
ND5's components are shielded, but it's enough to stop him at least.
Tell me how.
You need to cycle up both cores. They will trigger an emergency discharge through the central emitter. Understand?
So I turn on both cores, lure him to the middle, and it stuns him?
Close enough.
Wow, okay. We're being hunted by the Terminator! Weren't we just talking about that yesterday? Alien Isolation, but Terminator. Wait, what? What? Can I make that jump? Oh, okay.
Okay, good for you for getting out of the escape pod. But you should have run. Now I can only hope ND5 doesn't finish the job before I get there.
There's the emitter. Looks like I need to set up the trap from the console.
Oops, oops.
Nothing happened. Something's interfering with the cores. Kadik, I'm at the first core.
Fire it up. We want as much power as you can get.
I'm unlocking it. He's gonna survive, right?
He's a top-of-the-line battle droid, Kay, but he's an old one. No guarantees.
Locked out. Maybe I can switch on the cores using the manual controls.
How many levers do we have to hold down? We need Nix.
There you are.
Fuck. Whistling might be effective against ND5.
I'm begging you, Kay.
It is Alien Isolation now. 2, 1.
I can hear you. You can't stop me.
Okay, first course up.
Kay, it's pointless. ND5 is my droid. He's always been mine.
You're wrong.
Am I? Doesn't look like it for me.
Ah! Where do we go? Where do we go?
You're trying to overload the deflector cores. Why?
Just trying to scramble your sensors.
You're lying, Kay.
I'm just trying to save us both.
Kay, you shouldn't have come. You know I can't fight Jalen's orders.
Come on, ND. I had to try.
Ugh.
Your death will be on my conscience. This only ends one way.
Well, that wasn't your fault, ND5. I didn't see the jump.
way.
The zipping of the plasma balls is pretty cool.
Eddie, I know you don't want to do this.
What I want has not mattered for a long time.
You're still talking to me. That means you can fight it.
The bolt doesn't work that way, Kay. The bolt is absolute.
Okay, I can hear blaster fire, and that means you're close. And so is the end.
Here, right?
Where did you come from?
I am anticipating your next move. I cannot control it. I was created to hunt and destroy.
You're more than just a battle droid.
Kay, if you believe that, you're fooling yourself.
I have to do this while being hunted down? Of course.
I know you're here.
That.
I resented having to save your life.
Trying to kill me with honesty now.
I see now you are different, Kay. You deserve to survive. That will not happen if you keep doing what you are doing.
Come on.
Get out of here, Kay. Target down. I told you I'd find you. I can't stop until I find you.
It's a good thing he easily gets reset.
Whatever you're trying to do, it won't work.
How many more? Okay, 2.
I will find you eventually.
Come on.
You can't stop me. I heard that. Whatever you're trying to do, it won't work. I hear you, Kay. Run and never look back.
I fired up the second core.
Kay, heading to the airport.
Let's go.
Too much interference. Gotta lure him to the middle. Okay, Andy.
Where's the van?
You win. I won't fight anymore. But I know this isn't you, Jalen.
We weren't affected by it, thankfully. Freedom Spike! Hesitation is defeat.
I'm sorry, Kay.
Me too.
You can just shoot off a restraining bolt?
Andy?
Kay!
Oh, come on.
I didn't think you had it in you. They made those BX units tough. Blaster.
No.
Well, he threw away his only leverage.
Not bad.
I'll take this.
That's
You
it?
okay?
Never better.
Good. Because I can't breathe in this thing.
I'm gonna thank you, Kay.
Not a very
But I'm
smart
not
move from
going to
Jalen.
apologize. I did what I had to do.
I never asked, Asara.
Look, the Codex can save a lot of lives. You took on the most powerful force in the galaxy to save a friend. I'm just trying to save mine.
Press it, Nix! Gadik, can you hear me?
Oh, Kay, you're alive.
I've got Asara and ND5 here, and we could really use that turbo lift.
Got it. There's one side ahead. I'm calling it for you.
Oh, ooh. Let's go. Let's put this perk to good use. It's too bad we are... I can't run with this.
There's the lift.
And there's the storm.
This is a target-rich environment.
Target-rich environment. Just like in the simulations. No, you're out of sight. Whoa, what the hell's wrong with him? Oh, come on. I can never use the detonators, right? Finally. How did we die in one shot?
Okay, when we get out of here, we gotta warn rebels on Akiva. They don't stand a chance against the starter.
You know, I'm not liking our chances either.
We got headshotted.
This ain't good.
The snipers are sniping.
Get on that lift now.
Oh, fucking Death Trooper. got him. Here, Azara.
The left is here.
We need to go.
ND5, Asara, I can't believe you pulled this off.
Yeah. Can we please just get out of here?
He doesn't even have to do fancy stuff.
They're not gonna run out of stormtroopers. We gotta go. There's too many of them. We gotta get back to the Trailblazers. Okay, Hank. Anytime now. Come on. MD, fire up the hyperdrive.
Kivo base, do you read?
Thais, go was de huha.
Kivo base, respond.
Oh,
Danny, you
even
need to evacuate.
Nix is a country contributing. Adorable.
Ready to jump.
Sarah? You're breaking up. Say
The Empire knows where you are. Can you hear me?
Diverting power to deflectors.
Deflectors? Are you serious?
We're helping the rebels.
Asara, keep trying.
We'll buy him some time.
Calling in some favors. I hope.
Will Crimson Dawn help us? Is that what are the consequences of getting to a high reputation? What if you get a good reputation with everyone? Do they all come to help you? As a valuable asset to the syndicates? Let's see if Kira comes through.
I'm reading 3 battle squadrons.
Let's do this.
TIE fighters.
Okay. I'm gonna see what this old ship's really made of.
Enemy behind us.
Kivo base, do you read? We have a Star Destroyer moving into bombardment position. Daniel, can you hear me? Nothing is getting through.
Come on.
That didn't work, Kay.
That's awkward.
Why isn't this working? Try to boost the signal. Better not be stealing power from the deflectors. Daniel! Kivo base! Come on, do you read?
They're right behind us.
Dude, there are more maneuvers you can unlock. Like the barrel roll and the loop. But they're locked behind experts. So we don't have all the abilities for Starship Combat, sadly.
Turret is active, Kay.
I can't get through to the base. They gotta have a jammer that's blocking communications.
Kay, for the message to reach the rebels, you must destroy it.
I hear you.
The Gozanti class cruiser? Okay. Where is it? Where's the Gozanti?
We're hit!
There it is.
Okay, that Imperial cruiser is jamming our communications.
Let's take it out. Oh! Not good.
Their engines are up. Turret activated, Kay. We're taking hits.
Why are our blasters not making any noise? Oh, tractor beam.
Why have I lost control?
We're locked in the fact beam.
Sarah, acknowledge.
Then, did you get out?
You can say that.
Okay, rebel help.
Okay, not bad.
But not enough.
What now?
Someone's answered the distress beacon.
Oh,
Fighting next to
there!
rebels. I didn't see it in you.
It's the one with the
We all
highest
make
rep.
mistakes, right, Kira?
But that codex could be very valuable to the future of the Dawn. And this galaxy.
Word spreads fast. We got a deal.
Good. Then tell the rebels to keep their distance. The Dawn protects their investments.
I'm an investment.
That's you, Kay. Not them.
Interesting. So they took that into account.
Syndicates on Bilio, Krish Turamna. Songri. Jiventas Tutmikiyuno.
How about we get moving before they change their minds?
Agreed.
The rebels are evacuated. But if that Star Destroyer opens fire on the factory, the
Okay, we got
damage will be catastrophic.
I hear you. We need to find a way to
Crimson
stop
Dawn
it.
help.
Can we even hurt that thing?
Not with those shields. Okay, you need to destroy the shield generators.
So is the shield generators.
There it goes. We lost shields. Okay, Denyon, tell me straight. Do we stand a chance against this thing?
There's always hope, Kay.
I'd say 80-20 Empire.
Oh, not bad odds. We've been hit.
Come on, give me some time.
Got it.
Shields are down. The reactor is vulnerable.
Got it. Signal our friends that we're starting our attack. Turret down.
Come on, not now.
Later. You should learn to fight like Crimson Dawn.
Yeah? How would Kira do this?
If Lady Kira was in command, we would have won before the first shot was fired.
Yeah, well, Lady Kira's not here.
We're hit.
Don't say that!
On our right.
I got it.
Where's the reactor? Let's focus on that.
We're taking it.
Hey, rebels. We share many of the same goals. But Lady Kira believes your methods are misguided. Don't let her fool you. We're not fighting the same fight.
That's for sure. Yes!
Turbo laser neutralized. Nice shooting. Good.
Was it down there?
Keep at it, Kay.
They got us.
Oh, there it is.
Left flank.
That one? Okay.
Picking up internal explosions. And a chain reaction in the Revelator's ion drives.
Never thought I'd see this.
Me neither.
I have missiles, not torpedoes. There was an option for torpedoes.
Let's get out of here.
That's not my outfit. Damn pre-rendered cutscene. Now I'm actually curious what would happen if it's possible to get everyone on good
Just
terms.
What I've pulled from the Codex, Jalen was right. We can't tip the scales against the Empire.
Oh, you're serious?
We got lucky.
Taking out the Star Destroyer for no money is lucky?
We could use you, Kay.
Nope.
I think I'm done being used. Just be careful out there, Sarah.
Bye. I want another sequel.
What about
I don't want to
you?
be tied to the rebels.
Danko. Ventamino luna de tabola, chinuma. Titokitas legaton.
That's too bad. I think I got the job. Lots of droids and casinos.
Troy ubakava pagwa.
And safes to blow to pieces.
Okay, ubanolea.
You two have fun. But I'll bail you out when you mess it up. I figure I owe you one.
So are you picking up their tab, or am I?
Oh.
You still want your room?
Just keep the lights on, Bram.
As long as you need.
Oh, we get Vale.
Was wondering when you'd show up. Just here for my 20%. 10. But how about something better? I thought the Codex was lost in battle. To everyone else. I figure there's enough secrets in there for someone to start their own business. Just don't forget me when you rule the underworld. Could use a partner. Already got one. But hey, I'm easy enough to track down, right?
Ooh, okay, we get ND5.
So, where do we go next?
Anywhere we want, Andy.
See, it's all set up. It's just all set up. Just waiting for that payoff. There has to be a sequel. Come on. But yeah, I was just saying that I really wish they made us spend more time with our crew. A shame that for such a beautiful looking game, the facial animations and the performances suffered because of the awkward facial animations. I think fixing that could have gone a long way to selling a lot of emotional scenes in the story. And yeah, there weren't that many dialogue scenes with the crew. It's such a shame. Either I missed out on that, but I don't think I missed out on, like, I played the side content. It is nice that they acknowledged that Crimson Dawn was, you know, they saw us as an investment, right? Because we did get max reputation with them. Now I'm wondering if it's possible to get max reputation with everyone. I think it is. If you just grind it out. Oh, post credits.
The best slicer in the galaxy, caught for using March credits. Brax was clever, wasn't he?
I see you read my file.
We're busting
10
on her mom.
crews in 9 years. No home, no family, and absolutely no attachments.
Ooh, she's getting back at her mom
Except
for this.
for one. You have any idea what this is?
Cheap bet at the father track?
A tracker. A strong one, too. Custom build. I'd say at least 10 years old. Whoever built this wanted to know exactly where their mark was at all times. Makes sense.
Her mom gave her that.
You can't trust someone's always gonna be there. But that's what makes it matter when they are.
Not bad. For an Imperial.
I'd say this one needs a bit more time to think about what she's done. On me, Trooper.
Yeah, at least they still don't. It's not like a totally I forgive you, right? Not really. It is still a dick move to like leave your just abandon your daughter like that, because you just couldn't quit the life that you wanted for yourself. So they didn't like sugarcoat it. She left her own daughter because she couldn't quit the scoundrel life. So will she owe us one, I guess? Maybe that's just K-Vest calling the shots, though. But yeah, what was I saying? There's just... The foundation is there. Please don't abandon this. It can only get better. It can only get better with better performance, better mocap, better storylines. But the world's there. Even with the fake loading screens, I felt so immersed. It was no Starfield. Like Starfield, 10 loading screens just to get into space. This one, fine, there were loading screens, but they hide it so well that I actually never got tired of that feeling of blasting into space and landing also and discovering the new planets. Like, Starfield never did that for me. Like, they capture that, like warping into a new system. Boom, just the awe and the spectacle of arriving there. It is just so well designed to really make you feel like you were in the Star Wars universe. And yeah, I would agree with the 7 to 8 scores. It really needed a second or third coat of polishing. And honestly, yeah, more character moments. Like, a lot of that was sweet. Like, sure, like the found family, the crew. But yeah, imagine if there was more of that. Like, that's why Mass Effect 2 really worked so well before the final mission. After every mission, you get to talk to your crew. You get to have a little dialogue with them. Guardians of the Galaxy did that so perfectly. I loved Guardians of the Galaxy. If you're looking for another spacefaring thing with narrative flair, the Guardians of the Galaxy video game is up there. Because they realized that the heart of the whole game was the crew, right? Now here, I guess the crew was just in service of the main plot and we were just there out of convenience, put together by Jalen, I get that. But they were talking to each other as if we knew each other so well. And we, all of that. KOTOR crew dynamics still unmatched. It's all about family. Like, you just have to believe that, like, family. ND5, it did feel like that was earned for me. And I think that is an interesting dynamic about a restraining bolt, a droid that comes to care for you, an old war vet, his design with the trench coat, and the hunt was janky. The hunt was pretty janky, honestly, but the idea of being hunted down by ND5 with the restraining bolt was... They could have made it so much more interesting, I think. But the idea, like, on paper, sounded great. Like, being hunted by an assassin droid, right? That would have been so epic in terms of high-stakes stealth mechanics and avoiding a hunter. It is like Alien Isolation all over again. You looked at the ending, only one syndicate shows up in the end, regardless of if you're besties with all the syndicates. Got it. So I'm happy with my Crimson Dawn choice because, as I was saying earlier on the stream, I did try to do quests for each of the syndicates, but there's just something at Crimson Dawn that sold me. It's not just because of Kira, okay? Not just because of Kira, but their flavor being about stealth, espionage, and subterfuge and behind. No, they don't rely. They're not like the Huts who rely on a show of force and brute forcing, or Pikes with logistics, controlling logistics for spice and contraband. The Ashiga, which is just an up and coming hive, but they're pretty much just stuck in... where's their home planet? They're still based just on their home planet, right? They have dealings with the Empire, but we were able to get rid of that. But Crimson Dawn for me was there. Like, I just loved it. Kijimi, thank you. So if I were my OC, if I were to like make an outlaw, I would explore the Crimson Dawn and get into stealth, espionage, spy games. That or Ashiga clan. Those are the two that I worked on the most off stream, and I just ended up Crimson Dawn was the most. So okay, once Syndicate shows up, it is nice. You could tell that it's kind of shoehorned in. I didn't really feel their impact at all. That last space fight was also kind of janky. You saw how I was trying to maneuver and look cool, but I was just bumping into shit. But thankfully, we got enough upgrades to see it through. So true enough, hard difficulty was pretty difficult in the beginning, kind of like God of War. But once you get your upgrades, you're just unstoppable. Yeah, we died once. We got headshotted by a sniper, but that was because mechanically, I forgot that snipers had a timer. So you have a certain amount of time to get into cover before you get shot by a sniper. So those snipers were accurate, unlike the other stormtroopers. But yeah, again, like the way the combat flows, the starship combat, going from ground combat, from stealth to ground combat to exfiltration to space, like they managed to make it feel relatively seamless given your loading times. And I guess it's a positive, it's a net positive that the feeling I get is just that I really wish it got, it feels like Cyberpunk again on launch. I mentioned this at the beginning of the stream, and it actually holds now after we're done with the game, after more than a dozen hours off stream. It feels like Cyberpunk at launch. It was just janky, unpolished, but you could tell that it could be so much more with another coating and to fill in the shell of the universe, because I have never seen Star Wars recreated like this on a video game scale. Video game, galactic scale, Star Wars, open world, those planets. Each planet was beautiful. The locations we went to, so memorable. But the value of the stories told within just didn't keep up with the production quality, and it's just such a shame. So again, my only hope is that they do not give up on this series. This was an origin story. I honestly didn't really like Kay Vess, but I know that they were trying to subvert, at least to me, it seemed like they were trying to subvert the overconfident scoundrel. Sure, she got that moxie, that pluck at the end, right? Like, come and get me, with a death mark and everything. But overall, Kay Vess just seemed so unsure of herself, flaky, and I was interested to see how she was going to deal with her mom, and I'm okay with that. Like, she didn't totally forgive her, but, in her line of work, it's like, keep an eye on the score, and she wasn't totally heartless to leave her. She left her daughter. She came up with her own reasons. She can't leave the life. Her daughter will be fine with Bram, but she still hurt her, right? But in the end, that tracker chip. So she always knew where we were, and she was the one that rescued us. So at least fine. In this line of work, she bothered to do that. She triple crossed, quadruple crossed everyone, but rescued us at least. And she gave us a chance to get out. So that was that post-credit scene was just Kay repaying the debt, and it was just, they're square. Like, so that's settled. That kind of closure is what she needed. So at least that was fine. So I like the complexity of that. It wasn't just, oh, I love you now, mom. You're like, you made a mistake, but I love you. They didn't really do it. They didn't do that. So the way my reading of it. So I like that complexity to it, but it's still Kay being defined by the people around her. ND5 was a standout. Ankh and Giddiq were, I think they were just shafted because we didn't get much time to interact with them. So they were trying to, because they lacked these character moments, they had to stick to their archetype and be loud with that archetype in order to try and make an impression. And that often kind of is good for the short term, but for a long-term game where there's so much to fill in, I just don't think that would work. Like, if you just kept it to the main story, like, sure. But even in the main story itself, they didn't insert much crew development or character development from my experience. So and I was thinking, okay, maybe it's locked inside content, but there was like nothing really related to or I didn't find many quests related to our crew members or the main, the main cast and the supporting cast. And Kay Vess was just, yeah, I mean, she was player insert, I guess. Like, sure, even with the background with her mom and all that, and being her character showing in times of pressure, who she really is, what she really believes in. And to the end, it's like, yeah, she refused the rebels. She wanted to take a break from the heists. Gidik and Ankh offered. The rebels offered. But now it's just, let's just go anywhere right now with Andy and see where that takes us. So they really left us in a, hey, post content, because there will be DLC. And I do want to go back to this game, actually. Since I do have the DLC, when the story content comes out, I wouldn't mind going back to this game and playing those stories to see if they can tell better stories with what they have. Thank you for the care package, Zen. It just really felt like they didn't have enough budget to complete or make the final act compelling enough. Like, of all the missions they could have really pulled all the stops on, it would have been the heist itself. But I don't know if it's just how I feel today or just how it just was. I don't know. It just felt lacking. Like, even with, like, I love, of course, whenever Vader shows up, that is such an awesome cameo. For those who have not seen the cutscene of Vader's introduction here, talking to Slero, that was great in terms of how they set up the shot, with the glass cracking and the tension rising. That was such a nice small cameo, leaving a memorable impact. But it's like, what about Kay Vess and the crew? Oh well. So if they continue with the sequel, and if it's Kay Vess again, I don't know where else they can, like, she will still be an, like, audience insert, I guess. What other stuff? What other, what does she desire? What does she want, really? We're never clear about that. I guess she just really wanted to, even in the end, it's really just, I'm open to anything. I'm just blank slate. So we'll see. So I'll care more about the stories surrounding Kay Vess, and we're just gonna be witnessing events through Kay Vess's perspective. But yeah, I'll definitely be coming back for the DLC once the DLC route is done, because there will be story content there. I don't have the best hopes for those because, Ubisoft and DLC stories, I don't know. It's not exactly like CD Projekt Red with their Witcher DLC. I don't know if a lot of games can really live up to that, but here's hoping. So we're done with the games I wanted to wrap up before we leave. It is under a month, a few more weeks. I didn't realize I will be already going out of town. But I'm glad we were able to finish Metro and Star Wars Scoundrels. Both very positive effects. Metro, of course, like, I loved it. Like, every bit about Metro was amazing. Star Wars Scoundrels, I leave with the hope that they do not give up on this world that they've built already. Since it's all built already, I'm hoping that, if we get a sequel, it won't take them like 10 years, right? It's just really surprising to me in terms of the animations, because, dude, this is from the makers of Division. Division has some of the smoothest third-person shooting animations in the business. If you have not played it, like, it is so fucking smooth. I don't know what happened. You're going on a film shoot out of town? No. I will be gone for a month, more than a month, starting on October 4. I will be going to Germany for my niece's wedding. So I'm pretty anxious about that, but also excited, naturally. It will be a long deserved break, I would think. Like, actually, now that I realize, I have not taken a break from everything in so long, in 3 years. So it's gonna be a time to recharge, and when we get back, newly inspired, maybe, you know. But yeah, I only hope to just get better for you guys and make cool things for you guys, right? And you guys are here. Thank you for your support. I really appreciate it, helping pushing us to do all of this. And I still have a lot of life left in me in terms of streaming. But I'm glad I'm able to share these stories, and for what it's worth, like listening to me ramble about how I feel about this, because this game was I was looking forward to this for a long, long time. The moment it was announced, it had scoundrels, bounty hunters, scum and villainy. It had heists. It had, you know, high fidelity digital Star Wars tourism. All of that. So what's next for gaming in Star Wars? We got the third game in the Jedi Survivor, Jedi Fallen Order Survivor, and then the third game, the sequel's in the works at least. I do love that, but I want more of this, honestly. So we'll have horror games going forward. I thought I'd have more time to play more games, but I think I'm gonna have to be playing. I think I'm gonna have to play what we have left. I'll try to fit in as many as I can, because I do still have a lot of preparations to make as well before the trip. So I'll see how much streaming I can fit in to make up for being gone for 1 month. Duwata did say that it is like, Tabletop Cinema vlogger era. I don't think I'll have the time and resources and effort to do so. Like, I want a vacation, right? Like, I don't want to walk around with like a selfie stick, and it'll be interesting maybe. I don't know. Maybe there'll be a time we can do so, but it will be hectic. We're on a hectic schedule, and I definitely will be keeping in touch through Discord and sharing what little videos we make, because I will be traveling with a filmmaker friend of mine. So it will be kind of like an unofficial shoot, a vacation shoot for us. The friend I'm traveling with is already excited about what kind of equipment he's gonna bring, what kind of lenses, what kind of stuff. So for me, I'm also consolidating my equipment. I'm getting back my lenses from people I lent. Making sure my drone is ready for Iceland and in Switzerland. So we're gonna get a lot of drone shots, but I don't have enough batteries, right? So I gotta like consolidate everything and figure out how to get as much equipment as we can without ruining the vacation mood and ruining our backs. Because it starts to add up. Like, Fred's like, oh, wow, we're gonna bring a tripod. We're gonna bring, okay, so now we have to bring tripods and sliders, and he's bringing like a DJI Osmo. I guess it's a pocket camera at least. But now bringing 3 cameras. It's like, I don't know, man. So we're finding that balance, but it is exciting. I'm just there to really just unwind and find ourselves and soul search over there. But yeah, God, I love these games. Star Wars Outlaws and Metro. It's good. I think those are the big games we're going to be ending on. I don't think we will not have time for the Persona 3 DLC, the Aegis DLC, the Answer DLC. We are going back to Persona 3 Reload to play the Aegis DLC, which takes place after the events of the main game. But I really don't think we have time for that. So unless I like stream it every day, but I also want to fit in some spooky games because there are a few I want to try out, like Still Wakes the Deep. So when I get back, it will be Persona 3 Reload, tentatively Persona 3 Reload DLC, and Stalker 2. Because I will be back on November 9 or 10. So that'll be close to the release date for Stalker 2. And by then, hopefully, you'll be able to nab the Persona 3 DLC. And I think there are other big releases as well. I just cannot think of right now, but it's gonna arrive before we know it. Like, I'm gonna blink and suddenly it's gonna be November and almost the end of the year. Fast scroll. Okay. But hey, if you're talking about merch from this game, case jacket's pretty cool. Nyx plushies exist already. But I'm really hoping the DLC will be worth it. So now I'm curious actually how... Like for me, it makes sense for Kira to help, you know, Kira sounds like someone who would protect her investments. But then again, you know, we were just talking about how Crimson Dawn is not exactly the strongest in, you know, all blasters considered. But surgical strikes would make sense. So in support of the rebels, yeah. In tandem with the rebels, I can see Crimson Dawn pulling that off. But like, would the Pikes intervene? Would Jabba intervene? Like, Ashiga clan so far away from Kijimi? Maybe as a matter of honor bonds, sure, with Ashiga. But yeah, I think Crimson Dawn was a nice... I don't regret siding with them. So naturally after this, you're gonna drop us into a post-game state, I believe. Let's see. But there's so many quests I didn't do. But I really don't mind revisiting this world with future DLC. If you had max trap with Jabba, Jabba intervenes only to be choked out by Rebel Princess. If you, that's true. And then Bib Fortuna takes over. Apparently, like I was doing the expert quests, we helped out Lando, and I think Lando was in the process of working on the Jabba Palace heist to free Han Solo. So I think they're canonically making it that, oh, K-Vess helped out by delivering information, vital information to Lando, and it's, they don't define that information, but Lando hints that it is, of course, important, whether it's for the rebels or for Han. I'm not even sure if Kira had a hand with that. Did they retcon that Kira had a hand in springing or getting Han in that position to be sprung by the rebels? I don't know. But yeah, they leave it ambiguous. Not everything needs to connect to the main canon, right? It could simply have been K-Vess helping the rebels again unknowingly. But yeah, Lando was one of the experts. And again, I wanted more dialogue with the crew. And I wanted more quests with the experts. I thought the experts just ended up being skill vending machines. They just ended up being achievement. Faces for achievements. Because the skills were achievement based, right? Like, incapacitate 10 troopers and then you earn the skill. But it would have been so awesome if you went on quests with these experts, and through those quests you would be taught those skills. I think that would have been so much more awesome and involved, rather than just having a checklist of pickpocket with Nyx 3 times. Like, yeah, those help reinforce the game systems and encourage you to use them and your tools so you can get those skills. But I really wanted a better wrapping around those experts. They set those experts up. They all have interesting backstories, but they never follow through. So again, the experts, I would have loved it if we got to know them through quests and earned skills through them. I would love to see that in the sequel. Of course, in the sequel, I would have loved better facial animations because you're trying to tell a Star Wars story here and you have such a beautiful world. But I really feel like, you know, I'm not really a graphics snob, but I was so distracted by the dead eyes and janky animations. Like, fine, there were games before were like that and we were still immersed in them. But I guess that's also that's also that also shows that maybe the writing itself wasn't stellar. But I still think it was hampered. The whole presentation was hampered by the janky animations. Kira had a hand in selling Han's carbonified body. Okay, so that does make sense as well. You were talking about an auction for that, right? So if she ensured that they would, since it makes sense that Crimson Dawn would know things, if perhaps she heard stuff about rebel plans to get Han out, she would have done a little thing to, oh, you know, let's help him out. Let's make sure he's in a position to be stolen. Or recovered by the rebels. So look at this massive team. It is so crazy. So many people worked on this game. But what happened to the animation department? Yeah, the game is so beautiful until people start moving and talking. I'm not even on max graphics, and I still felt like I still thought it was a pretty beautiful game. Tatooine in particular, I didn't expect. Yeah, I'm not really a fan of desert biomes, and I think Tatooine looks pretty boring. But when I got to Tatooine in this game, there's just something about the shading and the atmospheric effects and the textures. Just this is straight out of the movies. Like I felt like I was in Tatooine. Like the reconstruction of the cantina as well. Like, my god. Yeah, the sights and sounds definitely the strongest part of the game. We're just gonna scroll through all of this. I just want to see where we end up post game. Okay, actually, there's a quest I didn't do. I didn't do the pre-order quest. The pre-order quest somehow involves Jabba and a debt ND5 has to Jabba. So maybe I missed some character development there, but I already felt invested in ND5. The rest of the crew members, sadly, I would have also wanted to see them as experts. I thought they would become the experts. Some of the experts we would learn skills from. I said it again earlier in this chat, earlier in the stream, but again, like our final impressions is that I think it's also a missed opportunity to not have your crew members as experts you could have interacted with more for quest skills to further that bond and really sell that found family feel. But see, like we had no idea who the Twi'lek. He just joined last second, and then Kay is willing to. I guess Kay does have a heart, right? So he saw desperately the Twi'lek was trying to call in the rebels, and she didn't want that on her conscience, I guess. Because she does have the trauma. It does make sense character-wise, because she was abandoned as a kid. So I think trying to look at the character of Kay Vess, you know what? I think that childhood trauma does carry over throughout the whole game, and I guess you could see her actions in light of that, like knowing that, which is why she has something about not leaving anyone behind despite what she says, right? At the end of the day, Kay seems to be there for these people. I'm trying to think of times in the story where she had the option to walk out. Well, I mean, of course, in the ending, it's like, I'm not taking these jobs, but that's different. I mean, like, walking out on her acquaintances and friends when they needed it. Yeah, I think that really left a mark on her. Because her mom did that to her. She did not want to be like her mom. So, I guess that pretty much encapsulates her character arc. And in the end, she's in charge. She's pulling off the heist. She's just paying off. She's just repaying her mom for saving her from Jalen. And that's it. It's like, yeah. I'm my own vest now. But that was a pretty interesting presentation as well of the chip. But imagine if she got rid of that chip, man. Like, or she used that chip to bet on, I don't know, a race. You know, like, it would have been so awkward if she just like pawned off that thing. But I guess she was still holding on to her mom. Deep down inside, of course, there's a part of her that it's like, I wish she stayed. So she was always keeping tabs on her, but she never approached. So it's also a mixed feeling, right? Knowing that she knew where you are this whole time, but she's, after 10 years, she never bothered to show herself. Sure, she was watching over, in a way. I guess that's what they imply, that she was always watching over Kay, but from a distance, but still. She did mess up, right? But I'm also glad that Bram was able to have a word in. I think that also tied it up a bit more neatly, that Bram was able to like kind of vent out as well to Rico. So Bram, even if he didn't have much screen time or didn't say much, I think he was still important enough of a fixture in Kay's life that I was invested in that.
What do you think we should do now?
So what do you think we should do now, chat? The journey's over for now. Check the journal for unfinished quests and intel and explore each world to find their secrets. So where did they dump us? Toshara? Oh. Our controller disconnected while we were watching the credits. Well, that's it for our first playthrough of Star Wars Outlaws. I wish there's gotta be a sequel. There needs to be a sequel. Do not waste this. Do not waste what you've built. Now this is Junta's Hope. This isn't Toshara. Jonta's Hope. It's one of the first settlements we arrived at. But yeah, I'm pretty satisfied with that first playthrough. It didn't reach the heights I wanted, but I am satisfied. We pretty much did a lot. We got a lot. The quote-unquote job quests for these guys, they're listed like this. A Shiga clan opportunity, Hot Cartel opportunity. So these are actual like full-blown quests to not only gain rep, but also there's a story tied to them. I didn't get to explore everything. Again, I only explored Crimson Dawn all the way to getting them to maximum. But even then, it's just like, it just felt more like filler content. There was no side quests so far that really drew me in, which is a shame. It is a lot of spectacle, but it didn't have much staying power. So yeah, I really wish there were better design quests. And I think that's it from us. Avenger style team up with Kestis and the Vest crew. Cal meeting the commando droid. The drama. Oh yeah. And check this out. Remember that? Like the scarring on ND5. That's definitely a lightsaber to the chest, right? Definitely a lightsaber to the chest. The hole. So they never clarify how ND5 got that. But in the video game universe, we have two crews I'm invested in now. Cal Kestis' crew and Vess's crew. Do the timelines line up? When did Jedi Survivor take place? So this one is in between Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. Jedi Survivor was before A New Hope. When sorry, Fallen Order, the first one. When did Survivor take place? But yeah, I want those two series to continue. I need more of what they're doing with Star Wars Outlaws and Jedi Survivor. Right after Kenobi, Cal Kestis would be around his late 20s. In this timeline, he's definitely around. I'm just trying to figure out like where are they gonna place the third game also. But definitely, you know, Star Wars has such a huge roster of characters. I'm pretty sure that there are characters here that had connections to all sorts of media, like Illyra and Lady Kira, right? Temmin Wexley is the son of one of the characters in the books. Obviously Lando, etc., etc. But they have a lot of characters to draw from. I wouldn't mind a cameo, but they're definitely different enough experiences, but having some crossover quests would be fun. They pretty much blank slated Kay Vess. It's pretty much like they can take her story anywhere because she doesn't really have a story left to tell. Like, yeah, it's an origin story for her, I guess. So now it's about making new stories with Kay. And that's going to really test her as a character moving forward. So we're going to be back in this universe for the DLC. I actually do have I am kind of motivated to also try and explore these quests to really, really find out if there are any side quests worth doing. But apparently we have a raid now. Just in time for... We just finished everything, Blue Sky, Robin. Welcome in, Rob. Welcome in to our debriefing. Our debriefing. Let me give you a shout out, though. Thank you for dropping by, Rob. Thank you for bringing in your community. My friends, if this is your first time on the channel, my name is Mikey. I'm a freelance filmmaker, tabletop RPG game master, and variety streamer on Twitch. If you love playing story-rich games here, and we just finished Star Wars Outlaws. And I was just going through my, I guess, initial impressions, initial review, post-credits, and... Oh, no problem, Rob. I thank you so much for the raid. For people who are wondering about this game, yeah, definitely deserves those 7 and 8s. Could be so much more, but it didn't deserve the hate campaigns that people were going on about just because it was a Ubisoft game, just because it had a female lead, just because it was Disney Star Wars. You know, people were shitting on it like day and night, right? But no. Play it for yourself. Judge it on your own terms, your own merits. I was happy with it overall. Especially as someone who wanted this kind of scoundrel experience. And it's different enough from the Cal Kestis games that both can coexist. And I want both to thrive. That's it. So what are you playing, Rob? If you do need to get some post-stream care, please do not let us keep you. Hope you had an awesome stream. Thank you for dropping by again. Really appreciate it. Yeah, right now we just finished the game. There are some side stuff to do, but we're gonna call it for now because, yeah. You're playing Cassette Beasts. Cassette Beasts? That sounds pretty cool. When you say Cassette Beasts, I have in my mind synthwave, 80s aesthetic, and all of that. Is it a rhythm game? Whoa, whoa. Slow down, speeder. Similar to Pokemon, but with its own twists. You know what? We've never won a race. Let's beat this guy, finally. Cassette Beasts, but Pokemon? Interesting. Dude, I don't even know where the checkpoints are. But it sounds like a good time, Rob. You mentioned... Is it like a multiplayer game? Where are we going? Yeah, the pikes don't like us. Finally, we won a race. Ah! Yeah, well, at least we won the race. Ow! What the hell? What did we run into? Are those bad guys? I can't tell anymore. Let's just shoot everyone. I don't know who you guys are, but I don't like you. Oh, that's a friend? Ah! Thank you for the clip, Vanoa. Oh! Oh, we're pissing off the pikes. Yikes. I don't care. Hey, good race. What do I get out of it? Ugh, nothing. So multiplayer available, but default, you got 2 beasts out in combat. You know, that's my preferred format for Pokemon battles. I like the multi-Pokemon battles. I'll check out this cassette beasts. Oh yeah, that was a slice of emergent gameplay, I guess. We just went on a race, bumped into some gangsters. We're on their territory, and they are rightly pissed at us because we didn't do great. We didn't work on our reputation with them. Alright. That's it for me. Let's find someone to raid, chat. Oh, I need more of this, chat. We're gonna be back in this world. We're gonna be back. We're gonna play Star Wars Outlaws again once the DLC stories come out. So that's gonna be months from now. Stay tuned for more horror games. I'm gonna line them up before I leave in October. Then I'll be gone for a month. I will not be streaming for a month, but I will be updating my socials with stuff we shoot along the way, sharing bits of our journey, if for people who are interested in that. Then we'll be back in fighting form for more streaming in November. Hopefully by then I'll also have made progress with our channel mascot, make more emotes, you know, really spruce up the channel, make it better for you guys, get you value for your more value for your subscription. But again, I really appreciate you guys being here and supporting us and rating us and being here, sharing these stories with us. November is going to be Stalker 2 and Persona 3 Reload. Look forward to that, especially Stalker 2. After Stalker and then Metro, I'm so fired up for Stalker 2. Star Wars Outlaws, honestly, chat, don't believe the hate. It's a competent game. Especially if you like this part of Star Wars, this kind of Star Wars. Definitely worth trying out. But if you want to wait for a sale, that's definitely worth trying out. That's totally fair. Like, it'll be worth it on a sale. it'll be worth it to more people on sale. But I bought it day one because it's just the kind of Star Wars I like. I'll miss you guys. I'll miss you guys. But we're not going yet. We still got a few weeks. Gotta prepare. Gotta cram everything. But we'll get there. Thank you everyone for joining us on the Star Wars Outlaws. We are officially signing off for now before the DLC hits. But that is the first playthrough of Star Wars Outlaws. Right after finishing Metro. Good times. I'll see you all for the next stream, which will be a horror game. Just looking out for someone to raid. Ponder is streaming. Ah, right. Ponder's doing a 48-hour stream, but it's that janky ass movie again. Yeah, Ponder's doing a 48-hour stream to celebrate, but he's sleeping now. So Lara is playing an old Trails in the Sky. Necotomic is still here. If anyone has suggestions of who to raid, like sure. Feel free to recommend it. Eco from the makers of wait, this is the game before Shadow of the Colossus, right? Huh. Ooh, Tego is playing Mafia 3. Huh. Mafia 3 might be a nice follow-up. All right. I do like Mafia. I was supposed to stream Mafia at some point. We don't really get to raid Tego a lot, but from one third-person open-worldish story game to another, let's check out Mafia. It's a pretty popular series, I hear. Raid messages are coming out. Thank you again so much for being here. Know that I really appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Again, I will be seeing you guys on the next stream, maybe Friday for sure, but I will try to fit some more time to stream because before our hiatus, and we will go back to horror games. So thank you everyone, and as always, welcome to the table. Have a great day, and may the force be with you. Bye-bye.